So this is the chart I want to show you. It's from my friend Sminston with. Calls it the crab crawl. I think it's very apropos. Been feeling like we're in the longest crab crawl ever. You're actually right, but what he found is it's even a different market than before. Okay, so let's just zoom in and let's look at this analysis. So he's done exponential, which would be straight lines on log linear. Okay, so he's taken exponential for the crab crawls. So the crab crawls is what he calls anything that is basically below a certain percentile. Let me go back and see which one he does. The boom phases, the bubble phases, or whatever, he's not looking at. He's only doing a slope of the winner phases or the baseline phases. And when you do that, you get this sort of declining exponential, right? Because it can't, if you want to, you can shoehorn exponential into Bitcoin, but obviously Bitcoin is not exponential, it's power, right? So normally we get the slope that's like this, but you can still shoehorn exponential in for various periods depending on how you measure it. So he measures this period, and he starts the measurement of the regression here, 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 here. And you can see, obviously, it just looks normal here for each cycle, right? Including the one before last cycle. Then we have this one. Looks like he catches just the bottom, basically. It's the bottom of the price after the top. So we have this sort of declining slope, but then you have this one is now increasing again. See this one right here? The current cycle that we're in is going higher than the 2020, 2021, 2019, 2021 area, which I think is very interesting. So here he shows you what you would kind of expect is the red dot, but we're actually higher. So I think this is probably a graphical representation of what I just said. I think MicroStrategy, treasury companies, ETFs, that's institutional interest bumping up what retail was usually sick of during these periods. So I think it's a really interesting chart. So yeah, I'm curious what you guys might think about this, but I think that this is, I'll try to replicate this and get this on my own chart engine, but I think this will tell a very interesting story after the current peak is done. It's a totally different trajectory than the prior, what do you call them, lame duck periods, as he calls them, the crab crawl periods. And this also might give credence to the idea that this cycle will be different, or it will be just more kind of a following the overall power trend line. Maybe, I don't know. As he concludes as well, it's too early to tell, but it's very interesting that the current slope is higher, or, again, you would expect it to be relatively lower compared to the others. So I do think this is an interesting observation.